All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Rains High School. Yeah. All right. So before we get started, I want to go over a few things with you. My name is Daniel Curry. I'm the director of bands here at Rains, and we're very excited to have you all out here tonight. Hopefully everyone has a seat. It looks like some of us don't, but maybe they're choosing to stand, because we do have seats. If you couldn't find a seat, we have open seats over here. All right, so we're about to get started. I want to go over a few things with you. Right now, we're in a high school gymnasium, but I want us to all imagine we're in an auditorium. And usually in a gymnasium, there's a basketball game going on, and there's popcorn, and we're all excited and we're cheering. And we want you to cheer. However, we want you to cheer after they play, right? So, please be sure to silence all your devices right now. Make sure your phone's on silent. Also, please remain seated while the bands are performing. Obviously, if they're not performing, you need to go to the restroom, you need to get up and leave. That's fine, but while they're performing, we ask that you observe fantastic concert etiquette and remain seated. Remember, we're pretending we're in an auditorium, right? All right. And I know this sounds silly to say to a bunch of adults and kids, but please don't talk while they're playing. This band is going to play a couple of songs or 3 pieces for you. Those pieces are very short, and they've worked many, many hours on those pieces. So please, for the 1.5 to 2 minutes that they're playing, we ask that you please don't talk. Are we cool with that? We good? All right. All right, if you decide to leave or re-enter the gym, please do so during applause or while the bands are not playing. If you're a beginner parent, this is the beginner band right here. If you're a beginner parent, we strongly encourage you to stay to see the entire concert. We really want these kids to see what they're going to be doing in a couple of years with our junior high bands and our high school bands. And our concert should be over in about an hour, so it's not a very long concert. Our silent auction bidding will end after the junior high symphonic band, which is about 7:10, and the winners will be announced at that time. So, without further ado, please welcome the Rains Junior High Beginning Band and Mr. James Sauer.
Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. The beginning band behind me had an amazing semester. These kids have worked so hard to prepare the concert for you tonight. Like last year, we have another really large group of students who joined band this year. And I just want to personally thank Mr. Portwood and the whole junior high staff for working with us when we pull these kids out of rehearsals and stuff like that. The next piece we have for you tonight is called First Christmas March. It's entitled this because of its style. It has a medley of different Christmas songs. Please enjoy First Christmas March. first Christmas march. Another thing that these students had to kind of deal with this year that threw things off a little bit, this kind of goes to the entire band program, but also the junior high band program, is I had surgery and I was completely out for 2 weeks. So to have these kids be learning a concert right in the middle of that, the high school and junior high kids learning songs as well, I just personally want to say thank you. I know they're around here somewhere, but to Mr. Curry, Mr. Sal, everybody who picked up and did stuff while I was gone. That was a big thing, and these students just took it with grace, and they acted like nothing happened when I got back. So, yeah, it's really been an awesome semester, and it really touched me that they did that. Yeah, so the final song tonight is supposed to represent the sounds of elves in Santa's workshop. You'll hear the elves calling out for things they need, as well as a lot of interesting sounds from the shop. Once again, I can't thank you enough for supporting the band program in the semester. Just seeing this crowd alone supports these kids. You don't know what it really does for them, what it does for us. It really, really means a lot. So all those squawking and weird sounds you've heard all semester are worth it when you get to hear a full concert at the end of the semester. So we just want to say thank you so much. Again, after this piece, we'll have a brief intermission going straight into the concert. So this is Christmas Elves. So, that was the beginner band. We're going to have a brief little intermission while we get the concert band in here. Go get your bids in. They'll be in shortly. Thank you.
We're about to start our next band, but before we do, let's give it up for that beginning band again. Yeah! Hey, I don't know if Mr. Ryan told you, but usually we only do 2 pieces with the beginning band, and they did 3. So that's pretty cool. Very good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about this band, and then hopefully everybody will have a chance to find a seat. The next band that we have is our junior high concert band. And so, we were talking about basketball earlier and being in the gym, having basketball. So basketball teams, are y'all listening? Y'all hear me over there? Y'all good? Basketball teams usually have what? We have a varsity and we have a what? What? JV, junior varsity, right? Well, in the world of fine arts and band, we actually have non-varsity bands. We don't call it junior varsity, we call it non-varsity, but it's the same concept. And we have enough students in our 7th and 8th grade band program that we wanted to split up the group so that we could have groups by ability. So this next group that is our concert band is actually like our junior varsity group, okay? So they're going to be playing a couple of selections for you. And once again, we have Mr. Sal with the junior high concert band. Please give it up.
The piece we just performed, obviously, was Frosty the Snowman, arranged by Michael Sweetie. Before we get to our next part, we want to recognize some of the junior high band members in this band who, during the fall semester, took part in an organization called the Pit Crew. They helped the marching band at all their football games and performances, and we want to recognize those who are at all of those, putting all that hard work. So, if you are one of those members, concert band members, would you please stand and come up here to be recognized with a little gift from the band boosters? Those people are Ivan Johnson, Jennifer Ayler, and Mackenzie Ratliff, and Brock Fisher.
crew.
All right, and now we're going to finish our portion of the concert with our last piece called Countdown to Christmas, arranged by Joseph Campello, which is another medley of several different Christmas tunes.
All right, let's give it up for the concert band again. That's really exciting. That's a sign of a growing band program because we have 2 concert bands in our 7th and 8th grade group. So that's actually one class that's split up because you're going to see the next band in just a moment. But before we do that, reminder on the silent auction, get your bids in because we're going to announce the winners right after the next band that they're getting set up for right now, the symphonic band. And that band will be starting at the top of the hour in about 7 minutes. So you do have a chance to go get some more bids in if you want to, if you want those awesome cakes and pies and stuff. I don't know if Mrs. Curry has bid for me, but probably not. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, good. All right, so hopefully we can take something delicious home. All right, so we got about 5 minutes. You need to use the restroom, do that. Talk amongst yourselves, we'll be right back. Okay, we're about ready to start our next group. As I previously mentioned, at the junior high, we have split our 7th and 8th grade band into 2 bands, a varsity and a non-varsity group. You heard the non-varsity group, which was our concert band. And this is our varsity group, the symphonic band. And they're going to be performing a couple of tunes for you. They're under the direction of Mr. Brett Ryan. Please welcome the symphonic band.
All right. So, as Mr. Curry said, this is the symphonic band. The first piece you heard was called Angels Digging It. The symphonic band is playing two essentially rock versions of Christmas music tonight. The fall has been an awesome time for the junior high band as a whole, the 7th and 8th grade. We have played pep rallies, football games, a fall showcase, split the bands, multiple other things, all while I was out for 2 weeks, like I said, with surgery. We want to recognize a few students. I know we did this in concert band. We want to recognize a few students tonight for a couple different reasons. Number one, we're going to recognize the pit crew members. So, if you were in the pit crew the whole time, I'm going to call your name, and I want you to come and get a gift basket. It's our way of saying thank you for their hard work. Glenn Hill, Daryl Gilbert, Braden Bearden, come on up. Go ahead. Are you hanging? There we go. Kylie Drummond, Juan Rodriguez, Omar Rodriguez, and Ulysses Rubio. Thank you for coming. These kids not only decided to give away a few of their Friday nights, they also gave away their Saturday nights or Saturdays and came to a couple contests with us. They got out of school one day on a Wednesday, but they were not just sort of there. They were pushing props, and it was windy, and it was falling on them, and there was all kinds of stuff going on. So they didn't just sort of earn that; they really earned it. Another group of people we want to recognize is this past Friday, we went to what's called All Region Contest. This is where individually these students get to go against all other schools in our band region. These schools include Canton, Sunnyvale, Wills Point, etc. So they really have to practice hard, and they have to go in there and play by themselves. And I'm really happy to announce we had 3 junior high students make the all-region band, and I want to recognize them right now. Juan Rodriguez on trumpet. Stand up, honey. Juan made the concert band. Ulysses Rubio on trumpet. Juan and Ulysses were competing with about 45 other trumpets. And then also, I don't think she's out here right now. She may be over there because she's playing with the high school band. But Nova Curry also made it in percussion. She's over there. And Nova actually got 3rd chair out of about 90 percussion students. So that's a lot of people to beat. I'm so proud of them, but I'm also proud of everybody who even went. Okay, because even auditioning for something like that is a really high achievement. Again, thank you so much for being here. The Symphonic Band's next piece is going to feature Mr. Curry on the drum set, actually. And it's, he gets to live out that dream of being a rock drummer tonight. And we're going to play a piece called Bell Carol Rock. So thank you so much for coming tonight. go ahead and start announcing the gift basket winners. If you win one of the gift baskets, you just go to the tables at any point and pick up your prize. So for the Christmas fun basket plus the $20 Y'all Come Back Cafe, Michelle Henderson. For the Bath, Body, and Spa basket, we got Tony Threadgill. For the Office Supply Stationery basket, we have James West. For the fishing basket with the Lake 4 guided field trip, or fishing trip, Chris McClaskey. For the Sweets and Treats by Susie, Tony Threadgill. For the Sweet and Unique Michelle Virgil, Melanie Hawley. For Vicky's Cakes, we have Chris McClaskey. For the Sidekicks bid, we have Johnny Melton. For Brookshire's, we have Krista Carver. I think that's her name, Krista Carver. For the Y'all Come Back Buttermilk, Jason Bagley. For the Pie Lady, Linda Merriman. Sheila Derisi, sorry if I messed that up. For the Y'all Come Back Chocolate, same, Sheila Derisi. Sorry. Probably butchered it. Movie Night with Nostalgia 6-count popcorn maker, Chris McClaskey. Get your wallet ready. All right, for the Movie Night Cinemark gift card basket, we have Deanna Moore. For the Movie Night with the Chili's gift card in it, Gene Scott. For the Movie Night with the $25 Fandango gift card, we have Gene Scott. And finally, the Movie Night with the $25 Chili gift card, Kristen Henderson. So again, if your name was called and you won one of those, you'll just go to the tables and claim your prize. You can do it after the concert, you can do it right now. But yeah, thank you so much for all of your bids. Thank you for any participation you took in this tonight. High school band's about ready, so I think we're gonna get started here in a second. Okay, please welcome to the stage, under the direction of Mr. Daniel Curry, the Rains High School Band.
Okay, thank you for sticking around for the high school band. We certainly appreciate that. Okay. I haven't been up here in a while, so my script's off. Okay, so I was going to say some stuff before the band started, but I didn't think you wanted to hear me. But I'm going to say that now. So, we've had a very successful fall semester, and I just want to go over some of those successes with you to remind you what we did earlier before we were doing concert band. The marching band competed at several contests, and they actually had their best showing to date at UIL, not only advancing to UIL area for the 4th year in a row, but they advanced to finals competition, which is an even higher achievement. The band also performed at many football games, pep rallies, and send-offs, programs, and parades. It's been a busy semester. The first selection that you heard was called Christmas Fanfare. It's, as the title suggests, it is a fanfare. I have a few more things that I was going to tell you actually after this, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about those right now before we play the next tune. On Monday, was that this week? Oh wow, I told you it's a busy time of year. On Monday, we took several high school students to Eustis High School to try out for the ATSSB All-Region Band. I'm proud to announce that we had 2 students earn spots in the band. We had Gavin Pierce, who made first alternate on alto saxophone. We also had Caleb Witt, who earned 8th chair symphonic band on trumpet, which is the top group, and he earned area status. And what area means is now he gets to audition for the All-State Band. And last year he auditioned and got pretty close, so this year it just might happen, I think so. So, way to go, guys. We have one more person that was mentioned earlier, but she's actually in this band, Nova. There you go, Nova, 8th grader. She made the 3rd chair symphonic band in the junior high, so give it up for Nova. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play now. I know you're tired of hearing me talk, so we're going to play a little bit. This is a really fun arrangement of Oh Christmas Tree. It's called Hooked on Holidays. Once again, thanks again for joining us tonight. We're so glad you can make it out to our Christmas concert. I know it's a very busy time of year. And we want to thank you for supporting your child and supporting music education. Very important. So we're so glad that you came out. I want to thank Coach Fields, Coach Jenkins, and Coach Coker for sharing the athletic facilities. This is basketball season. That's why I keep talking about basketball, and we're in the gym. So we certainly appreciate them sharing the facilities with us. We want to thank our awesome administrators here at Rains High School, Rains Junior High, and district-wide. So thank y'all. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate y'all. And we appreciate our school board. And most of all, well, maybe second most of all, we appreciate your parents. We get you put up with these kids practicing. But the number one thing I have to thank is the kids. Thank you, guys. So thank you. Thank you, kids. Because I wouldn't have a job if we didn't have the kids. So we're so glad. Our final piece for you tonight is a really neat arrangement of two different traditional Christmas pieces. We Three Kings, also Carol of the Bells, are also known as Ukrainian Bell Carol. It's mixed together. It's a really neat piece. It's got lots of key changes, lots of kind of non-Western sounding things in there. It's a really cool piece, so we hope you enjoy Kings and Bells. Once again, thank you for joining us and thank you for supporting our Band Booster organization by bidding on those great items. I hope you enjoy them. I don't think I got one, so enjoy it. Have a great night. We'll see you next year. Actually, we'll see you in the spring. Have a great night.